Hi, welcome back everyone to some even more Geometry Dash. Now I haven't made Geometry Dash content in a while, so today is a bit of a different video. So today I'm going to be streaming Deadlocked, and I'll be streaming Deadlocked every day from now on until I beat it, which is gonna start now. Now I have got 60% on this off stream. That wasn't like the ship part or after the robot, like in the first coin. But I do get pretty good in this level sometimes. But I do have choke points like the wave parts and ship parts. But anyway, I'm just gonna skip right in. Alright, the key is in here. Yeah, I got the key. The thing is with the first coin is actually... So I have actually gotten the first coin before. It's like easier than the normal path, the third coin. I mean, no, not the third coin, the first coin. Because people say that the more coin... that the first coin is always the easiest, while the third one's always the hardest. Well, if that's the case, then explain why in Theory of Everything 1 and 2, the first coin is like mid between hard and not hard at all, okay? And the third coin is always the easiest, while the second coin is the hardest. And I'm talking especially about Theory of Everything 1. Like in Theory of Everything 1, the second coin is the hardest coin in the game. Okay, but the third coin is like really easy, but it's like a secret. It's like the third coin in Theory of Everything 2 as well. But either which level, both of them have the easier path for the third coin. And that's the thing. The good thing is, GD Colon did not go insane when he saw that coin, because when he reviewed Geometry Dash Sub-Zero's coin problem, where it had absolute garbage coins, and I honestly agreed with him. But now they changed it, okay? And now he's actually happy with the coins. But before they changed it, the coins were like absolute garbage. Like, see, what I'm saying is, when he reviewed Press Start's first coin, you just had to phase through a wall. And how many... Alright. Hold on. All you had to do is phase through the wall during one of the ship parts. You had to phase through one of the walls. And the second coin, it's like nowhere to be found. But the third coin is still the same because there's no problem. And for the first coin in Press Start, it's the same as the second coin in the second level Knock'em. And it's the same as the third coin as well in Knock'em. And it's also the same as the second and first coin in Power Trip. But now they're updated, so there's like more hints that there's something there. gotta be serious. At least that's like, at least I didn't rage much, unlike before. Because when I was streaming Theory of Everything 2, my second stream I deleted the video. But before I deleted that video, at one part in that stream, I died at 39% in Theory of Everything 2. And then I just screamed at the microphone so loud that that nothing happened, okay? What? You know, I hate that part so much. Because what looks like pads is actually like orbs. And that's why I turned on the orb guide, but still, that part's still pretty hard. It's like a choke point. Even though that's like a really slow speed, unlike the wave part. That part's like still pretty confusing if you're like a new player, like me. And what I mean by new player is that if you have never played this level before. Now the goal for me right now is to get Michigan's cube. That's why when 2.21 comes out, GD Lite is also gonna get updated. So when 2.21 comes out, I think I'll get Dash because the more updates that come out, okay, new levels come to the full version, okay. So let's say, like for example, 2.21 comes out and Explorers is in the main levels now. Okay. Well, in Geometry Dash Lite, before 2.21 comes out, there were only a few levels from Stereo Madness to Geometrical Dominator. So now that 2.21 came out, Geometry Dash Lite has all levels from Stereo Madness to Dash. Also, this may or may not be true. A new level is gonna come out during 2.3 and it's gonna be called Firebird. Gosh. Bro, why am I raging on the littlest things, bro? So here's the thing with the song of Deadlocked. Like the starting part, like the song is like completely mute, but once you go to 7%, the song comes. It's a shame I have to get 50 to 100 subs before I can actually accept copyright claims. Which is why I need to turn off half the volume. And turn off the music, like, almost. Like, 99% of GD issues are claims, so I figured it wouldn't be such a big of a deal. But No, bro. We suck at Robot, bro. Robot is like the worst game mode in my opinion. But when I like reviewed like the best game modes in GD and the worst ones, that was like the third video I created. Okay, I reviewed Robot at the same place as Cube because they're practically the same thing. And I hated Ship the most. Yeah, I don't really like Ship, but it's still pretty fun. And I hate Robot. Like before like Geometry Dash Light got updated, okay, when Geometrical Dominator wasn't there in the main levels for GD Light, I was like a solid player. Okay. And I have completed like most of the main levels before Geometrical Dominator and Theory of Everything 2 came to the main levels in GD Light. That's when I had to beat the levels again and go through the pain and suffering of timing every jump with the Robot game mode. Which is why I no longer like the Robot. Oh my gosh, I got the coin, but I forgot. I hate that part where you have to like click the blue orbs that are on the blocks. And I won't stop the stream unless I get a new high score. But I don't have all day to stream this. Alright, so I got the key. I'll just get the third coin and Finger Dash. Why not? Alright, drop. I'm not really newly introduced to Spider yet. Oh my gosh, I missed one of the coins. Might as well showcase this level. Well, I did want to get the coin, but I missed it. You guys need to decide. Should this level be downgraded from an insane to a harder? No, okay, that's the end of stream 1 of Deadlocked. I will be streaming Deadlocked again, like what I did with Theory of Everything 2. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it.